AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. With its great success and proven track record, over 4,000 schools in every state of the Union, as well as the District of Columbia, have adopted the AVID program. Along with 15 countries worldwide on U.S. military bases. Raising academics and confidence in our youth today, AVID is a middle and high school program designed to prepare students for a four-year college. AVID targets students who have the desire to go to college and the willingness to work hard. The AVID class is the student's elective, which puts him or her on track to go to college. Students who are in AVID as an elective learn organizational skills, study skills, critical thinking, how to ask probing questions, and how to get help from peers and tutors. The AVID curriculum is based on rigorous standards. It was developed by middle and high school teachers in collaboration with college professors. It was driven by the Wicker method of study, which stands for writing, inquiry, collaboration, and reading. One key to a successful AVID program is a site coordinator or teacher who is a respected leader on campus that works well with school personnel. The site leader organizes the curriculum and activities, is committed to serving the AVID student, and works with counselors to guide students toward college attendance. AVID is focused on teaching and preparing our youth for a higher education. AVID tutors are essential to the success of the AVID class. Tutors receive formal training. They're college students who help in the AVID classroom answering questions and role modeling how to study and be successful college students. Independent research, as well as AVID's own data, validates that the AVID college readiness system works. Only 1/3 of all students who make it to high school graduation are qualified for admission to a four-year college. For those who go on to community college, only 1 out of 7 will go on to complete college. The achievement gap widens for students who come from less advantaged backgrounds and for students of color. But AVID has 30 years of success in eliminating the achievement gap for all students. AVID students have an acceptance rate to four-year colleges and universities of almost 90%. To date, AVID has prepared over 650,000 students for college success. The AVID program empowers students by instilling in them the academics and social skills needed to successfully complete college and become responsible participants and leaders in global society.
The AVID program and my perspective on the program itself, and I think one of the things that I like about it the most is that it is something that, even though if you're you may be an AVID student or you may not be an AVID student, at Colton Middle School, every teacher has been trained in AVID strategies, and the strategies can apply to anybody. The teachers really buy into it, and they're enthusiastic about it. They just bring the kids along so well, and I think that's a critical element.
Okay. My name is Adriana McGuffey. I'm the counselor for 7th and 8th grade AVID. What we do is we start from our feeder schools. We have 5 feeder schools. Those are our elementary schools, and from 5th grade we actually do 6th grade orientations where they get interviewed and stuff like that. And then they get accepted into the program, or they're put on a wait list. Then in 7th grade they go through the program, and then what we do at the end of 7th grade is we get input from their parents and we get input from the students as to, okay, are you going to continue into the program? Do you feel, this is benefiting you? We try to open classes if we can. like open another elective class for AVID if it's possible and if it works into the schedule and if we have a need for it.
AVID kids decide they want to be in college. And the big difference is we teach them a lot of, they call it the hidden curriculum, so things like study skills, like writing skills, inquiry skills, collaboration skills, and reading skills. An excellent student would come into a classroom and immediately look at, okay, what is it that we're doing today? So they're going to check the agenda. Then they're going to write that down in their student planner to make sure that they know what it is that they're doing. They're going to write down their homework. Other things that they're doing that's different in the classroom is we teach them that you don't wait for the teacher to give you notes. As soon as the teacher starts talking, you're taking notes because you're keeping a record of what it is that you're learning.
In AVID, the curriculum is designed to help them to not only be a better student, to increase their college awareness, but also to help them as a person. And we give them lots of opportunities to interact. I would say AVID's a very interactive class where the students are constantly collaborating and working together. And so for some of the students that are a little more shy, it gives them an opportunity to push themselves, to be a little bit more outgoing or to speak out. And there's a lot of talking that happens in class and the students are required to participate in that. And so you see this kind of growth and maturity of an AVID student because of all the experiences that they share with each other through the AVID elective and their other classes that we're really trying to grow them in who they are as not only a student but also as a person. I always talk to my AVID students about how they're a family. And I said that from the very beginning, that they're entering into a family, probably the characteristics of a family. And so when I address them, we talk about things in AVID class like you kind of would in a family because they're going to be constantly supporting each other and helping each other. Because of the nature of the activities that we do in AVID, they have to support each other and help each other. They look after each other, they help each other with notes, they're helping each other in tutorials. And so we do a lot of discussing, like even at the beginning of class, about what's going on in your life, a lot of checking in. And these are people that AVID becomes a place where they come each day that everybody in class is like them. They have maybe different interests and different styles and music and all that kind of stuff, but they all want to go to college. They all want to be successful. So they know that when they're surrounded by their AVID family, that this is a place where I'm getting help to achieve my academic goals and things I want to do with my life.
Tuesdays and Thursdays we have these college kids and they come in and they sit in a group, as you can see here, kind of it's in the table setting, and the kids will put up questions and they work together to figure out what the answer is. The tutors will grade through their binders with a fine-tooth comb. They look to see, have they taken notes this week? Are they being organized? Are they writing down their homework? Are they doing what it is that they're supposed to be doing?
There are 4 basic components to the AVID program: togetherness, personal development, rigor, and support. The tutorial request form is a part of the support function of AVID. Every AVID student is required to complete the AVID tutorial request form twice a week to prepare for the work they will do with the college tutors. This is how the form is used. The students fill in their names, the date, and the period. The question box beneath this is filled in by the teacher or tutor as the student enters the class on tutorial days. The teacher checks to make sure the students have written 2 or 3 level questions that they need help with, and the teacher will give points according to the student's questions. The notes box is scored by the tutor at the end of the tutorial session. The tutor gives the students points based on the requirements written in the notes box that we will be talking about next. The summary box is also scored by the tutor at the end of the tutorial session. The tutor gives the students points based on the quality of their summaries. The participation box is also scored by the tutor at the end of the tutorial session based on each student's participation and contribution to the group that day. It has 4 requirements, each using a scale from 0 to 3. The student receives the points set by these standards, measuring the level of their participation. The notes box is similar to the participation box. It is also scored by the tutor at the end of the tutorial.